Okay, let's just dive right into this explainer. Today we're unpacking a brand new, completely free AI tool that can literally build an entire SEO agency from the ground up with absolutely zero coding. I mean, we're talking about taking a raw idea straight out of your head and turning it into a fully functional, revenue-generating business. If you've ever felt completely blocked by the tech side of things, well, the insights we're covering today from JustAIWorld are going to completely flip how you think about building a business. Seriously, just think about it for a second. What if an AI actually built your entire SEO agency? Imagine spinning up complete business tools where you need absolutely no tech skills. None. It's just you talking and the AI doing all the heavy lifting. I know, it sounds a bit like science fiction, right? But it's actually the reality of the workflow we're about to unpack. We are way past the days of AI just being a glorified chatbot. We're now in an era where AI is basically your digital architect.
To get there, we're going to break this down logically. First, we'll meet Grok 4.5. Then, look at how Grok Build actually works. After that, we'll run through 3 exact workflows: building an agency website, creating lead magnets, and generating SEO proposals. And finally, we'll wrap up with a quick reality check on traffic.
All right, Section 1. Meet Grok 4.5. Let's look at the engine powering this whole system. So back on July 8th, xAI dropped Grok 4.5. This is a brand new AI model that's been specifically trained for coding and knocking out long, multi-step tasks. It was even trained alongside top-tier tools like Cursor. And get this, it runs insanely fast. We're talking about 80 tokens per second. To put that into perspective, it's taking roughly half the steps of other models out there to get the exact same job done. When you're trying to build complex business tools, you want that speed so you can stay in a flow state, and Grok 4.5 absolutely delivers on that.
Now check out this professional-grade pricing for when you move past the free trial. It sits at $2 per million input tokens and $6 per million output tokens. That prices out incredibly well for the sheer amount of value it generates. This pricing structure really anchors Grok 4.5 as a serious, scalable business tool. It's not just a toy. This thing can literally replace thousands of dollars in traditional developer costs.
And it goes way beyond just coding websites, too. It integrates flawlessly into your normal day-to-day workflow. It can actually build out slide decks, documents, and spreadsheets right there inside Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But fair warning, there are a couple of limitations right now. The big one? You really need to act fast, because this free access is for a limited time only, and you can only get it inside Grok Build and Cursor. Also, just a heads up, due to current regulations, it's currently blocked and unavailable in the EU.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, how Grok Build works, or the core mechanism behind the magic.
The absolute most crucial thing to understand here is that you do not need to know a single line of code to use this. You literally just need to know how to speak plain English. It's a completely zero-code loop. Step 1, you just type your idea. Step 2, the AI takes the wheel. It writes the code, designs the layout, organizes all the files. Step 3, if something looks a bit off, you just review it and tell the AI what to fix. Again, in plain English. And Step 4, you're done. Type, review, fix, done. It's really that seamless.
Let's get into the fun stuff. Section 3, Workflow 1. The playbook begins right here with building an agency website.
Here is the exact prompt you can use from our source material. And notice how specific this is. You're giving it the name, Rank Forge Digital. You're telling it exactly what to build: a homepage, a services page, pricing, an FAQ, and a contact form. Most importantly, you are giving it a very clear business goal. Make the design clean, modern, and focused on getting visitors to book a free strategy call. You just type this out exactly like you're chatting with a friend and watch the AI go to work.
The result is honestly mind-blowing. Based purely on that plain English prompt, a fully working website just materializes right on your screen. It builds out the homepage, sections off the services for SEO and AI automation, designs a neat pricing table, formats the FAQs, and even hooks up a functional contact form. And the best part? It's ready to publish that very same day. You haven't touched a single line of code, but you've just instantly bypassed weeks of expensive web development.
All right, Section 4, Workflow 2. Once you have that website, you actually need to bring in clients, right? So let's talk autopilot lead capture.
Check out this 2-part prompt. First, you're asking Grok 4.5 to basically be your market researcher. Find the top SEO pain points for small business owners and create a checklist to solve them. Then, the second part asks it to build the actual tech infrastructure, a landing page, a download form, and a thank you page. You're getting it to handle the content strategy and the technical build all at the exact same time.
And just like that, a fully functional lead funnel pops up. It creates this beautifully automated path. A visitor lands on your new page, drops their info into the form to get the checklist, and then boom, they're routed to a thank you page that seamlessly pushes them to book a free strategy call with you. You've literally just built an automated lead capture machine in minutes.
Which brings us to Section 5, Workflow 3. Let's look at SEO proposals and how you actually close the deal. When those leads start turning into actual meetings, you've got to close them. So once again, we lean on a highly specific prompt. You tell the AI the client's problem, say SEO and backlinks. You ask it to brainstorm through solutions, and then, this is the magic part, you ask it to package all of that into a simple proposal page. By just typing that out, you generate a highly customized pitch tailored exactly to what that client needs, right on the fly.
The output here is just incredibly valuable. What used to take you hours of pulling data, messing with formatting in Word, or tweaking designs now spits out as a sleek, professional proposal page. It clearly lays out your 3 strategies, shows transparent pricing, outlines the timeline, and gives them a button to just click and book. Being able to fire off a high-end asset like this in mere minutes, that is a real game changer for your sales cycle.
But hold on, we need to hit Section 6. Tools do not equal traffic. Time for a quick reality check.
Before you rush off to launch your automated empire, we have to ground this in reality. Because if nobody's finding you, well, that's a traffic problem, not a tool problem. Let that sink in for a second. An AI can build you the slickest website, the most efficient funnel, and gorgeous proposals, but it's kind of like having a sports car parked in your garage with absolutely no gas in the tank. If you have zero visibility on Google, your business won't survive. Building the tools, that's the easy part now. Driving the actual traffic is still the real challenge.
So the source outlines a really solid action plan here. First, while it's still available, absolutely go test Grok 4.5 for free today. Experience this zero-code magic for yourself. Second, they suggest networking by joining the JustAIWorld Circle community. And finally, keep in mind that when you do hit that inevitable wall with traffic, they offer a free SEO strategy session to help get actual eyeballs onto those amazing tools you just built.
The barrier to entry for building a digital business has literally vanished overnight. The only thing holding you back now is your own imagination and, well, your willingness to just start typing some plain English prompts. So I'll leave you with this. With all the coding and technical roadblocks completely wiped out, what are you going to build first? Dive in, test out these workflows, and take that leap today.